Afternoon, everybody. It's Christopher Mullen. It's 1 p.m. on Thursday, April 8th. Just want to give you a quick update of kind of what happened this morning and what the markets are doing right now and how we came about the setup. Okay, so here we've got a daily chart, or sorry, this is a 120-minute chart, so a 2-hour chart of the ES, which is the S&P index. And this morning I came out, we saw selling through the night, and I mentioned this morning that we're going to look for a buy signal somewhere into this support area, and I sent out an alert, and we were waiting and watching the market drop down, hoping to trigger our buy alert at 1170.50. Unfortunately, we were 2 ticks away, only 50 cents from getting filled. I was hoping that because the market was opening lower that there would be a surge of selling as all kinds of stops got triggered. So I was kind of actually hoping that there'd be a quick spike down and we could load up with a position and then catch the recoil back up. Unfortunately, we were off by 50 cents and we missed the move, but this is a perfect example of what I'm looking for. You can and how you have to wait for a position to come into your favor. Yes, it would have been nice to get in, but I don't want to pull the trigger until I have the setup that I'm looking for, because as soon as you start breaking rules, then you're toast. And once you break one trading rule, you just start bending them all the time and you're screwed. So I'd rather miss a good trade and know that I had it and it just didn't fill my setup kind of needs. But so that's kind of what happened this morning, and the markets are pushing higher right now, which is, it's a little frustrating to watch. It's would have been a beautiful trade, but that's what happens. Anyways, if we look at these charts, you can see we had this beautiful kind of rally the last few days, pretty much since the beginning of April. Get these nice up thrusts, pullbacks in light volume, and up thrust, pullback in light volume. And what we're seeing is the up thrusts are during market hours, regular market hours, New York times, and the pullbacks are on light volume through the night. And all it is people taking profits through the night, and of course it just chips away at the index because there isn't any real volume or support there. So then the market opens up the next day, you get a huge surge because everybody's very bullish and new money keeps pouring in. Every time we hit a new high, another surge of new money pours into the market, and then of course we get another pullback through the night and we got another surge. And yesterday we saw some selling and it came down to a support level, and then we saw heavy selling carry through, and that actually oversold the market on a short-term basis and brought it right down to a support level that was formed at the end of March. And that's kind of where I got my idea for the to put a buy signal. Unfortunately, I was 50 cents off from getting filled, but that's just trading. That's how it works. Can't get everything. So anyways, this is a 2-hour chart. You can see that the cycles on the bottom, the cycles aren't designed for the 2-hour chart, but it still is showing relatively smooth cycles here. And you can see it was actually bottoming coming into this morning, this red intermediate cycle. And of course, when it hooks up, you usually see these, once it bottoms, you can usually catch a bottom here and then it'll hook up. So I'll just zoom into the 60-minute chart, which the cycles are designed for, and you can see yesterday we had the sell-off through the night, and then yesterday we kind of had some chop, and then it sold off into the close, and then through last night there was continued selling and the market opened and it just was trading up and down in this tight little range. We were only off again by 50 cents. All we needed was one little spike of stops to be run and we would have been filled, but it didn't happen. But we did have the intermediate cycle bottoming out, and now you can see what happens. Now it's bottomed out from a support level, and now you get this great big snap, kind of like a snapback, or I call it a snapback because to me the index is almost kind of broke down yesterday, and now we're getting a snapback to test resistance, which is right across this level, which is where it's stuck right now. So yeah, it kind of popped off support, but because it technically broke down kind of below a trend line here, below previous support, it's kind of like a snapback and it's testing. So I don't know if the indexes are going to go higher. I might actually look for us to short maybe sometime soon here and play another leg down, but we'll have to just play it by ear. Anyways, that's what's happened so far today, and that's it. Talk to you later. Bye.